There we go. Hopefully that works. Got to work out those kinks. There we go. Let's do that one. Let's see what's going on. See how big this thing is. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm working on the floor too because I'd have to reach across the workbench to be able to get all of this drilled up and everything. All right, glad the audio is better. Let's get this. I had a lot of time to think about installation, that's for sure. This has been moved around quite a bit, but it's epoxied into two halves with one gap, so that when I put it up, there's pieces that slide into the outside of it. So let's go. Oh. All right. So this is what we're gonna be drilling into. You see how it'd be hard to do this on a workbench. You'd be reaching over, or it'd have to be a small enough workbench to be able to walk all the way around it, which I don't have currently. So I'm gonna make sure everything's all good and then start drilling and filling. Get everything together. All right, I'm gonna go over to that. There we go. Then Q. There. So we're gonna do the final assembly here. Everything's ready to go. I just need to pull the trigger and start drilling some holes. Sorry for the loud noise. You got to do that. You got to test the drill out. You guys know how it is. All right. So let's start drilling pilot holes. I was going to kind of measure the distance around here, but I think there's enough meat in there. Ooh, might need longer screws. Whoop. Let's go get those. We've got a whole shop, hardware store back here. We're just gonna get longer ones. This might be perfect. Wow. All right. Yeah, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, we're gonna go ahead and make a little line. Measure out the that center line. I'm gonna drill those holes in. Sorry, this is off camera. Should have a little dancing monkey or something to keep you entertained while I'm getting stuff. What? Well, okay. Well, when you clean and organize your shop, you don't know where you put anything. And you know you're successful. It's a success. You cleaned your shop. I must have taken all those with me inside mindlessly. Oh, markers. All right, well, we're doing it live. Forget it. How many? Oh, just this one. I'm just going to be making this one. This is the centerpiece to the shop. Perfect. So, don't want to blow out. So, pilot, then full size. Get a little bit of blowout. That's okay, because we got washes and 1/4 20. Whoop. Just put those up there. I'll slide around. I like that. Creeping up on the size. Oh, that's a perfect size. That is it. Back it with a washer. So what's going to happen is this top ring, once we get all the pilot holes, or all the holes in the top, then the wood MDF ring will be hung in the ceiling with the bolts facing down. And then you can put up the section, put all the bolts in, put the second section up, and then there'll be that one that's left out because there's a interlock around here that I have to be able to access, and all the electronics, because there's going to be it will be a light. And this is inspired by Halo, so you'll see that. You can see that in the picture here. Wow. Awesome. All right, so if I go here, you can see there. Yep, the Halo inspired outer section, and it does give off quite a bit of light over there, so which is pretty cool. There we go. Put that over there. I'll just keep going around. Yeah, should get the other one out, have one pilot and one full size. This is the boring part. Same thing over and over again. I got a stupid fly. Just one fly in the shop is just causing all the havoc and getting in my way. Right up in your ear. So I've got something for him too. Got my bug assault. There isn't enough slop in here to make it so they can line up. All right. Need some like live music in here. So now I'm gonna do it like a tire, like the tire it looks like. It's like when you're tightening lug nuts. Go to the other side. yeah, I figured people could watch, you know, in between answering the door for trick-or-treaters. I know there's different time zones. But, yeah, still fun stuff. Oh, there's that fly. Get him. I'm just filling these up so that it doesn't move around on me too much. I want all these to move a little bit, otherwise it's going to be really hard to install. I'm going to try to do 2 per section. Stupid fly. There, that's where you're gonna go? Yo. All right. What you got, fly? Ah, I have to wait until it gets up there. All right. We're gonna get that fly though. Go get him. You hear that wonderful noise? Two. I'll do this one, then that one. Cool. All right. Still looks centered-ish. Centered enough. Close enough for government work. There we go. You can kind of see what I'm working on here. Too old to be working on the floor, I think. It's a young man's game. It's probably a lot, you know, people just edit their videos and don't do live streams when they're building because it is just tedious action. Yeah, so the other thing I'm gonna have to do is clock this because I randomly have them drilled, so I can't just turn it around anywhere. I'm gonna need to mark it, so put arrows on there or something so I can line them up when it gets up onto the ceiling. There's the fly. Get this. You don't. There it is. Boom! We got the fly. You get that live? You get that? You're not gonna bug me anymore. All right, we'll go this way because that's already framed nicely. Hopefully the audio and everything looks good. Making popcorn. All right, buddy. Enjoy. This is the most exciting part of this whole build. Drilling. I am going to do, let's see. So I'm gonna have to do less holes over here. Maybe one hole here. 1, 2, 3. That is all I have left. So that, let's see what happens. You're not gonna see the bottom of these anyway. It's all gonna be covered up and lit. Yeah, it never works. It never works. You gotta do it the right way or do it again. That's the motto. This is where all the YouTubers would be fast forwarding, time lapse. Oh, there's 4. That's right. Do that one. One over there. One over there. Now, if I was a real professional, I would have cut away so you didn't see the camera jumping around. But I'm not, so you did. And, oh, that's the way it works. I have no idea what's going on outside, but it is loud. Ooh, that is too close to the wall. How's your popcorn there, Whitey? A few more of these and this should be done. So this is, that's the one that needs to be by itself. All the action's happening underneath here, huh? It's hard to see, but you get the gist. Definitely need to go get a pen though to make sure that this thing is good to go. Oh, that's a good shot right there. Perfect. And some of these the holes are not blown out and they're perfectly going through. Some are just blowing out the backside, and I gotta probably glue those back together to get a nice surface to get the washers up to. Back to you. Let's go to you. There we go. All right. This is the last one for this. Probably have to actually recess the heads on these, unless I can fit them in between the rafters, because otherwise it wouldn't be nice and flush. And I need to get it as tight up to the ceiling as possible, because very low ceilings in this shop. This is something that you can definitely just reach up and touch, which makes it easier for installation, that's for sure. I don't think I'll need anything, but dang, that might hold it. This might hold it. Yeah, there we go. And if it's tightened up too, and if it's anchored on multiple areas. This will be good. Let me mark this or index it so that we can clock it back into the right place. Oop. We have the main camera that likes to turn off randomly. Yep. We got barking spiders up here in the Pacific Northwest. They always bark before they bite. Looking for a pen. Ha-ha! 2. 1 black, 1 blue. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to get some trick-or-treaters here in a minute. But at least we have this part done. So I've already centered it on the ceiling. So we're going to go ahead and show you where it's going to go. It's... There we go. So it... go here. It's going to go up here. So in between these two studs that I have fashioned here on a 45, I'm actually going to be using this space to run all the wires and cables, and the this is the already for my HVAC system. So it's going to have some actual functional, sci-fi looking tubes and ducts already. So this is where the Halo is going to go. So I'm going to do some indexing, and then we will start working on that. Oy. That way I don't have to, I can look at whatever I'm working on here, and there's 2 sections. I'll just, as long as these lines meet up, then we should be good to go. And this one's the one that comes out. And I'll show you why in a second. I got the demo unit that I can show you what those inserts look like. But we are good with all this stuff. Let's get a little cleaned up. And then tonight I'll just turn the Roomba on, and he comes in here and cleans up after me, which is nice. My own droid assistant. His name is M1C1, or we call Michael. His body is right over there. So that actually fits on a Roomba base. It just bumps its way around the shop. It's always fun to see him doing that. All right, so let's get cleaned up on here. And then maybe get the Forstner bits out to sink these down so that they're flush. But I don't know if I need to do that. Okay, well, these are all lined up. Let's just, might just store the nut and bolt right underneath in this. Seems like you, as soon as you put something together, you take it back apart again to be able to put it back together to take it apart. It's an endless cycle. But If you were to just glue this all together and then throw it up on the ceiling, I think it would be a pain. Split it into sections that, you know, install the light part, and then slide these all into place. And then finish your thoughts. Okay. Right. Cool. And that will go up on the ceiling. Womp. It should be perfect. There's the center. Okay. Cool. All right, so it's gonna go, there's 2x4s underneath here that are gonna screw into the center right around here. So I'm gonna put these up. There should be 2 places that it locks in, and then I'm gonna throw another 2x4 underneath the other side there, and then that'll all be covered by grating. And I might need to spray paint some things in here, but it could still come back down after it's installed. Man, it is quiet in here. All right. Let's get something. I don't know. I didn't think about how I was going to hold it up and drill it, but it'll be fun to watch. That's for sure. But if I pre-drill the holes, let's move this. Okay, I need to think about that. Dang it. I drilled this up without looking at the inserts. I epoxied one side in, but you can't pull it down. You'd have to unscrew half of it and move it out, which shouldn't have to do that very often. So, it be what it be. I'm gonna see if I can hold this up and drill at the same time. I have to clamp it somehow. I might need another hand for this one. I thought I'd be able to clamp it, but Yep. All right, well, I think that is good for today. Definitely going to stream more often, but I'm going to have to grab somebody to be able to help to hold that up somehow while I drill it in place. So we got far. We got to at least number 2 there on the list. And yeah, so we'll just need to center the support ring and then install the stuff. So cool, guys. Thanks for watching.